eternity means never having to let go of what you already have. But on the other hand, it also means giving up on all other possibilities. That's just the way of the world. No one can have everything.
Well, shall we dance?
Like Commencing login sequence. Please enter password. Password incorrect. Password incorrect. Password incorrect. Initiating self-destruct. Counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Password correct. Access granted. Restoring from backup. Initiating the simulation. Welcome home.
EDC, how y'all feeling tonight? My name is Virtual Riot. Gonna play some heavy shit, some melodic shit, everything in between. Let's go!
Enter the simulation.
Welcome!
Let's go!
Get your ass.
Oh my god! Hit him with the...
If you're proud you survived it to day 3, make some fucking noise! Let's go! 1, 2, 3, 4.
can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Lucy, I'm so sorry right now.
Yeah, I dare you.
I'm sorry, mate.
Come on.
Let's have a go, you mug.
Yo, this is a new remix my friend Ranks just made for me. Yo, make some noise for Virtual Riot right now!
I'm sorry.
Bounce!
Murder.
Get your ass.
Let's have a go, you mug. Murder.
Get your ass.
Let's have a go, you mug.
Love it when it's like this.
I'm so sorry.
All right, mate. Piss off, you bloody.
Hardcore style cutter.
Begin.
Shout out to my best friend Eliminate. Let's go! 1, 2.
16 bar from the dark of the oceans.
I'ma break shit. I'ma break shit.
This is fucking insane. Yo, this is my third EDC. First time was with the unofficial Choke Gang, barely live in Dubloads. Second time was all by myself. And this is just absolutely beautiful. And I love y'all for being here tonight. Please stay hydrated, take care of your friends. And who's into that dark shit?
What did you say your name was?
Memory cleanser.
There's some new shit right here. Let's go.
killer. Okay, so
Yo, there's a new VIP of an old track of mine called We're Not Alone. Hands to the sky! Pull him up, pull him up, pull him up!
So keep your head.
Give it up, give it up, give it up!
So keep it.
One, two, three, four! One more time! One, two, three! Let's go!
Okay. Bring it, pal.
Somebody scream! Holy shit!
told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. I do the same thing. I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted still. Realize the time that I wasted. I feel like I can't feel the way.
Let me hear you.
Be fucked up.
One more time.
I do the same thing. I told you that I never
Let's go.
I do the same thing. I told you that I never would. Told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. Get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted still. Realize the time that I wasted. Feel like I can't feel the way.
Open that shit up.
You're kidding.
Yo, this is some unreleased shit from Sudden Death and myself. One more time! Aye, aye, aye! All right! I know it is day 3, but when this drops again, I want you all to go as hard as you fucking can! Open that shit up! But be nice to each other, okay? Let's go! 1, 2. 1, 2.
Mercy.
1, 2, 3, 4.
keep your dog.
Make some fucking noise for yourselves right now. I don't know about you, but I'm sweating my balls off up here. The view is absolutely beautiful. I'm getting real emotional because it's so beautiful to look at you all, look at all these lights in the sky. And I'm gonna play a little emotional song because that's how I feel right now. And if you know the lyrics, please sing along.
Frozen waves where the past comes back to life. Fight fear for the selfish pain, it was worth it every time. Hold still right before we crash, cause we both know how this ends. A clock ticks till it breaks your glass and I drown in you again.
Sing it!
Cause you are
That was fucking beautiful! Let's go!
To my ears, that doesn't sound too bad.
them with the bang to your neck break.
EDC, nothing could feel better than being here with you right now. Let's go! Put him up, put him up, put him up! One, two, three, four! One more time! Let's rock! Hey, 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 hey! Ooh, ooh. EDC! I'm gonna need all your hands up for this one! Put them up, put them up, put them up!
Watch me pop it like a.
Keep it up! Keep it up! Keep it up! Keep it up! One, two, three, four!
Watch me pop it like a.
Make some fucking noise! Holy shit. Wait, we're gonna do that one again. As is tradition, now you all know where the drop is, so we can all do this together. When I say rewind, you say let's go. Rewind! 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 All right, let's fucking go. I'll count you in. One, two, three, four!
Going down. Going down.
Yo, where are all my basement dwellers at?
Going down.
Let's go.
Going down. Going down. Going down. Down. Going down. Down. Going down.
The house down.
Down, 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 down. Basement. Going down.
Going down.
So now we're getting some action.
Going down.
Going down.
Going down.
Basement.
Going down. Going down.
with it, drop with it, lean with it, rock with it, snap with it. All my ladies, pop your backs with it, drop with it, lean with it, rock with it, snap with it. All my ladies, pop your backs with it, drop with it, lean with it, rock with it, snap with it. All my ladies, pop your backs with it. All my ladies, pop your
Make some fucking noise for yourselves right now! Fuck me, I've got 5 more minutes, I don't want to go. But before I go, and before I forget, as is tradition, I would love to take a big family picture with you all. I'm gonna need all your hands up on the count of 3. You ready? 1, 2, 3! All right, I've got 3 more songs for you, and the first one is an unreleased collab with Hall. EDC, thank you so much for tonight! This is my last track for tonight! If you can do one thing for me to make this the most special night ever, put up your lights, whatever you got, put it up to the sky.
This could be us. This could be everything we want. This could be us. This could be everything we want.
Move it up, move it up.
I know we gotta be alright as long as we focus on the light. This could be us. This could be us.
One last time. 1, 2, 3, let's go! Who the fuck's ready for Liquid Stranger right now?
今夜一番光るのは君、狂ってるのは私、レアなクレイジー。綺麗ですね、ほんののみの空気で打ち抜いて手に入れるの、私ルネルネティ。飽きないゲームしましょう、ちょっとスパイシーでわがままな、あっという間に惚れちゃってさ、やめることがで
up overnight. Though admission is tight, to say the least, the few who have been through have claimed they are not the same as when they went in. Going so far as to say they had irreligious, even psychedelic experiences.
Hold up, I got a Lysol that mood swings like it's got a fucking baseball bat. News streams, I don't really wanna face all that. Bad dreams are worse when you're awake, I'll bet. It's a nightmare life like a movie. They write the screenplay, I write the music. Playing out a role, not knowing how it ends. What if all my enemies turn into my friends? And what if the world is never ever the same? And what if all the money could never buy you a thing? And what if all the songs you never thought you would sing start coming out? And what if the truth that you never wanna face becomes the only flavor you're ever gonna taste? I guess I'm not a stranger to everything erased. What's coming now? No. And what comes next? Probably pigs in the sky if I had to guess. And what comes next? Probably pigs in the sky if I had to guess. And what comes next? Probably pigs in the sky if I had to guess. Woke up, I'm in a loop, I think. Falsehoods pulled down to show a truth, I think. All good, I'll just put my hands into my sink. Rinse off all the negative and do my thing. Sometimes I feel like I'm in a film, but there's an evil demon getting everybody killed. And all the people screaming, will we make it till the end? Then all of a sudden turns out the demon is your friend. And what if the world is never ever the same? And what if all the money could never buy you a thing? And what if all the songs you never thought you would sing start coming out? What if the truth that you never wanna face becomes the only flavor you're ever gonna taste? I guess I'm not a stranger to everything erased. What's coming now? What and what comes next? Probably pigs in the sky if I had to guess. And what comes next? Probably pigs in the sky if I had to guess. And what comes next? Probably pigs in the sky if I had to guess. If you know who to ask, and if you know who to ask, say hello to my ass. I have never been a match, but I am loaded in gas. Finger tat on my knuckle, overthrowing the masses. Now it's gold to go home. Now it's gold to go home. Now it's get the fuck up, everybody, and get to holding your own. Now it's gold to go home. Now it's gold to go home. Now it's get the fuck up, everybody, and get to holding your own. Get to holding your own. Yeah, it's either cold or go home. This is global detonation, yes, I'm waiting to blow. Destinations I go will all be painted in gold. Cause it's gold to go home. Now it's gold to go home. Now it's get the fuck up, everybody, and get to holding your own. Now it's gold to go home. Judgment day's close to coming. I'm not scared of no one, I'm not gonna start running. I've been here, not changing nothing. We go to the same place, so why all the rushing? You remind me of a good time, loving the night. It's still young and I'm wanting to start something. I'm starting to go nuts and this all this shit's enough to abandon all trust, to start to say fuck it. All of my friends have gone to hell. I'm on my way down there as well. This is the new me, can't you tell? Rest in peace to my old self. And now that I'm well on my way, I can sell all of the hate in my heart and start living one life. It might end tonight. I'm not gonna play nice with anyone playing with me. You remind me of a cheap thrill, $100 bill, quick bump in the road, and I keep plugging in those that know me. Co-wrote the story, just skip to the last page. My last words are fuck it. All of my friends have gone to hell. I'm on my way down there as well. This is the new me, can't you tell? Rest in peace to my old self. All of my faith has gone away. There ain't no cross to set me straight. Got me a new soul, I won't sell. Rest in peace to my old self. Rest in peace to my old self. All of my friends have gone to hell. I'm on my way down there as well. This is the new me, can't you tell? Rest in peace to my old self. All of my faith has gone away. There ain't no cross to set me straight. Got me a new soul, I won't sell. Rest in peace to my old self. Rest in peace to my old. Rest in peace to my old self. Tough luck, I'm a psychopath. I've been stomping on the beat since my high school raps. I get loaded off a sip of that white oak cask. I've been flowing and you'll probably need a lifeboat raft. I'm calm, cool, collected and a little pissed off. Got a watch on my wrist and I ain't taking it off. It reminds me that saving it can only do more harm. Time isn't real and now it's written on my forearm. Oh, I wish that I could teleport to you, baby. When they gonna figure that out? It makes me wanna scream and not shout. Yeah, when they gonna figure that out? Oh, I wish that I could teleport to you, baby. When they gonna figure that out? It makes me wanna scream and not shout. Yeah, when they gonna figure that out? Oh, heads up, I'm a piece of shit, but it's only to the beat when I steamroll it. I get down to the new sound, ice cold spit. If it ever left my mouth, it would freeze my lips. I'm sick, I'm a parasite. Take my love and wear it right. If your brain was on a drive, I'd need 100 terabytes. Doesn't all of it just sound so heavenly? You go through the airwaves and that's how you get to me. Oh, I wish that you could teleport to me, baby. When they gonna figure that out? It makes me wanna scream and not shout. Yeah, when they gonna figure that out? Oh, I wish that you could teleport to me, baby. When they gonna figure that out? It makes me wanna scream and not shout. Yeah, when they gonna figure that out? Oh, I wish that I could teleport to you, baby. When they gonna figure that out? It makes me wanna scream and not shout. Yeah, when they gonna figure that out? Oh, I wish that I when you and me dance. And I want it, and I need it. So catch up if you can, if you can. And I don't intend on bringing you down, but I'm falling and I need you around. And you never had a clue that I'm crazier than you, but you know now, you know now. And I don't intend on making you mad, but I'm falling and I'm needing you bad. And you never had a clue that I'm crazier than you, but you know now, you know now, now you know, now you know. I'm gonna give it to you straight, I'm wide awake, my eyes hate me, my brain's in the seventh state. I try daily to wait for another day to come by and save me. I'm patient, it never came. I guess the crash wasn't really worth the hype. Guess it's better than a needle in the eye. Guess I'll tell you everything that makes me cry, then I'll tell you that I'm fine. And I don't intend on bringing you down, but I'm falling and I need you around. thoughts that I think of. I can't take anymore. Will it last forever? It will, I'm sure. Give me time and I'll surrender. Give me time and I'll surrender. And it's making me weak. I never know what's killing me till I feel the heat. Burning alive inside, sometimes it feels sweet. I think it's time that I surrender my peace. I think it's time that I surrender my. Turn it upside down, turn it upside down. I'm the world's greatest pretender. Sugar everywhere, inside of my mouth. I suffocate on the thoughts that I think of. I can't take anymore. Will it last forever? It will, I'm sure. Give me time and I'll surrender. Give me time and I'll surrender. She's too drunk at a Saturday night club. He's in love with a strawberry slut. She likes blow, Instagram and money. He's just as bad, so we don't give a fuck. A few months and they on to the next one, and never ever knew they were done. The world is so fucked up. The world is so fucked up. The world is so fucked up. She's too drunk at a Saturday night club. He's in love with a strawberry slut. She likes blow, Instagram and money. He's just as bad, so we don't give a fuck. A few months and they on to the next one, and never ever knew they were done. The world is so fucked up. 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 Is the world that you're in okay? Or does it need a hero who never wore a cape to come and save the day? I patiently wait, counting all the different ways we get to stay the same. I need a change. Can you feel them coming closer? Won't become some fallen soldier. I'm slowly losing my composure. I can feel them taking over now. I can feel them taking over. Taking over. Can you feel them coming closer? Won't become some fallen soldier. I'm slowly losing my composure. I can feel them taking over now. And it's a feeling that I'll never forget. Black out the sky, black out my soul. To never be lit, never be touched. Ever I'm cold, I'm frozen in time. Holding the line, taking back what is supposed to be mine. I'm done with the shine, I creep in the dark. The only thing left beating's my heart. Give me one more reason to start. And if they're coming to stay, I never do, but I pray. Get under my feet, under my skin, and take me away. Can you feel them coming closer? Won't become some fallen soldier. I'm slowly losing my composure. I can feel them taking over now. Is it enough for me to be here? Am I enough for you out there? Supposed to be somebody's Jesus, but not one single person cares. No, I wanna slow dance. I wanna slow dance with you. I wanna slow dance, but I don't wanna move. I was lost in the ocean, a waving commotion. It's nothing, just at home. I was someone waiting, contemplating nothing. I'll try and get the shitty things out of my head, out of my head, out of my start singing, never put them down, leave them hanging. Maybe shed a tear, I'm begging you. The wheels on your mind gonna slow down, the grips on your heart letting go now, and everything you need gonna show now. I'm telling you to let forget. Take a pill up my pocket and take the hole up my chest. Take my spirit away from the dark and clear it from pain. Take my problems and blur them until they're fading away. I'm really fearing the fight, and I'm fearing I might run into killers on my way to spread my wings in the night. There's colors in my eyes and fire in the sky. I'm pretending that I'm flying. Put your hands up, start singing. Never put them down, leave them hanging. Maybe shed a tear, I'm begging. In your mind gonna slow down, the grips on your heart letting go now, and everything you need gonna show now. I'm telling you to let it go, to let it go. fast, die young. Why do I feel so numb? Cheap tricks, fake love. Are we broken, baby? Mindless madness, always so damn tragic. If we're happy, tell me why we drink till we can't see, fuck till we can't breathe, make what we don't need. It's what makes the world go round. Scroll till our eyes bleed, jealous and angry, stuck in a daydream. It's what makes the world go. Time's up, we're fucked. Bad luck, ashes we all fall down. Time's up, we're fucked. Bad luck, it's what makes the world go. Heartbeat, saline, taste the salt on her lips. She's not acting, so the hell with the scripts. Seven, deadly, heaven's got too many. Satan come and set free, all the angels curse me. Drink till we can't see, fuck till we can't breathe, make what we don't need. It's what makes the world go round. Scroll till our eyes bleed, jealous and angry, stuck in a daydream. It's what makes the world go. Time's up, we're fucked. Bad luck, ashes we all fall down. Time's up, we're fucked. Bad luck, it's what makes the world go round.
tattoo on my sleeve like an omen, feeling caged in. Sailing, take me to the edge of the well so I can claim it, claim it. Feeling so alone, I'm far from home across the 7 seas. Fire on the throne, their blood is warm and dripping down the street. Raising metal to the devil, it's a fight scene. Cutting through nothing, no fucking light speed. Stacking up the bones, the trumpet sounds, and now I don't know, is it fake? Could be real, could be fake. There's a time, there's a place to be real. I'm forsaken, alone, out of luck, but I don't give a fuck. He thought he could be a snake to my face as he's saying up the range. I'ma take what I take and he won't do a thing. Take a bow, get the fuck out my frame now. I never met a single man that lives up to my name. I never met a single man that lives up to my name. I never met a single man that lives up to my name. Careful how you speak up on my name, bitch. You gon' get the guillotine today. I'ma paint your blood up on the pavement. Fuck around, I'll put you in the grave. Feeling so alone, I'm far from home across the 7 seas. Fire on the throne, their blood is warm and dripping down the street. Raising metal to the devil, it's a fight scene. Cutting through nothing, no fucking light speed. Stacking up the bones, the trumpet sounds, and now I don't know, is it fake? Could be real, could be fake. There's a time, there's a place to be real. I'm forsaken, alone, out of luck, but I don't give a fuck. He thought he could be a snake to my face as he's saying up the range. I'ma take what I take and he won't do a thing. Take a bow, get the fuck out my frame now. I never met a single man that lives up to my name. I never met a single man that lives up to my name. I never met a single man that lives up to my name.
Since we left these dark nights in Africa and escaped to the security of our armchairs, we have forgotten the horror of Bumstead festivals. Night after night, thousands of bros migrate into the area. Each night, a nightmare. In appearance, they are like dogs, but these strange animals' nearest relative is the mongoose. Both males.
It's my fucking dream to play this song at this festival. Holy shit.
They greet with a peculiar ritual. The ceremony involves sniffing and licking the genitals in the most gruesome way. This is the story of Lost Lands.
Lost Lands! Are you ready? Hey, watch for 3 days, get some ass out the way. Yo! coming to see all of you, and we love you so much. Let me see those hands up!
The first telescopic probe.
That's right.
Sorry, man. Juggalos all look alike to me.
I want to see you crazy. Are you ready?
Ain't watched for 3 days, eat some ass at the rave. Go!
Lost Lands, make some goddamn noise! One, two! right. Let's go! On this, I need to see you crazy. Oh, my family, are you ready? One, two, three, go! Let me see one hand up. Let me see your totems up, your flags up. Let me see you! One, two, three, go! see those hands up. Last. How the fuck are we feeling now? Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go.
My DJ is rinsing live. When I'm on a rhythm, I'm bust up the deck. My DJ, what's going on neck? 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 My DJ, what's going? 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 Bust them sounds.
Lost Lands, it's such an honor to be with you here tonight. And we love you so much. Hands up!
When I'm on the mic, I'm a rip up the vibe. My DJ is rinsing live. When I'm on the rhythm, I'm bust up the deck. My DJ, what's going on next? When I'm on the mic, I'm a rip up the vibe. My DJ is rinsing live. When I'm on the rhythm, I'm bust up the deck. My DJ, what's going on next? My DJ is rinsing live. When I'm on the rhythm, I'm bust up the deck. My DJ, what's going on next? When I'm on the mic, I'm a rip up the vibe. My DJ is rinsing live. When I'm on the rhythm, I'm bust up the deck. My DJ, what's going on next? 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 My DJ.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, listen. Let me see those hands up! I want to see you jumping. All my people jumping. Lost Land. One, two.
Make some fucking noise!
Are you ready? Are you ready? 1, 2. Lost Land, scream! You guys are fucking beautiful.
Crawling for miles, keeping the pace, crossing the sides, running wild. Breathing so close, yeah, caught on the floor.
ready? I wanna see you crazy. Let's go!
Keeping the pace, crossing the sides, running wild. Breathing so close, yeah, caught on the floor. We're stolen back, starting to go, wanting more. Gripping on that red skin. Breathless fever racing. Restless pulling me in close. Body, the body talk. Calling up, feeling the rush, calling all on. Need that body talk.
I love that I can see a circle pit for house music, as well as bass music. We love you for that. So I want to see you crazy. Are you ready?
And now you're going to abandon ship. me on Facebook. And now you're going to die. Now you're going to die. On Facebook.
Make some noise!
Let's rock, bro.
Giant tropical centipedes share their territories with tarantulas.
Lost Lands, you know what
Despite
time
its
it
impressive
is?
length, it's a nimble navigator, and some can be highly venomous. As quick as lightning, just like the tarantula it's killing, the centipede has two curved, hollow fangs which inject paralyzing venom. Even tarantulas aren't immune from an ambush. This centipede is a predator.
Centipede!
Centipede.
I wanna run,
hands up,
chase the moon and sun. When I'm with you, give it all away. Catching fire as the wind blows. I know that I'm rich enough for pride. I see $1 billion in your eyes. Even if we're strangers till we die.
Let me hear you. Hey, 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 hey!
Playing with you motherfuckers. Let's go!
angel in disguise.
Let me see those hands up. If you've had a good time this weekend and tonight, let me see those hands up, hands up. Lost Lands!
Sometimes when the going gets tough, you gotta look at your friends beside you. Every now and then send a prayer up, cause the devil's 2 steps behind you. And count your lucky stars, the trouble don't come and find you. So step into the ring, brother, crack another smile. There's only gonna be one standing.
Let me see your fucking hands up. All my country folk, all my local folk, all my bass hands, all my family. Let me see you! Let's go! Lost Lands. This is gonna be the last one from Night Party. We love you so much. It's been an absolute honor. I wanna see you crazy. Lost lands, one last time, I wanna hear you make some